Every year, thousands of Americans trade in their RVs after just months on the road. Leaks, wiring fires, warped walls, the horror stories are endless. Today, we're counting down RVs that owners absolutely couldn't stand, and the brutal truth behind their early exits. Let's get rolling. The Forest River Cherokee stands as one of America's most popular entry-level travel trailers, but it also ranks among the most frequently returned. The primary culprit is water intrusion. Owners consistently report leaks around slide-outs, roof vents, and windows after just a few camping trips. The roof membrane is notoriously thin and easily damaged by overhanging branches or hail. Poor factory sealing compounds the problem, allowing rainwater to penetrate walls and create soft spots in flooring. Electrical issues plague many units, with poorly placed wiring and fuse panels leading to shorts and blown fuses. The interior suffers from weak cabinetry and peeling wall panels, thanks to cheap adhesives that fail in heat and humidity. While the Cherokee's lightweight frame makes towing easier, it sacrifices long-term structural integrity. Owners report wall flexing and door misalignment as the frame fails to maintain rigidity. Inconsistent quality control at Forest River's manufacturing facilities means defects vary widely between units. When problems arise, warranty repairs often drag on for months, leaving owners without their trailers during prime camping season. Combined with depreciation exceeding 30% in the first year, leak repairs, and potential mold development, many buyers quickly cut their losses. What initially appears as an affordable entry into RV ownership frequently transforms into months of unexpected frustration and mounting repair bills. The Keystone Cougar markets itself as a mid-tier, family-friendly travel trailer and fifth wheel, but has developed a troubling reputation for reliability problems emerging within months of purchase. The most frequent complaints involve water heater malfunctions and slide-out failures. Electrical issues cause slide motors to jam or stop mid-extension, leaving owners stranded at campsites unable to close their units. The underbelly insulation proves inadequate, causing tanks and pipes to freeze easily in colder climates. Models produced between 2020 and 2024 suffered particularly severe quality control lapses as production accelerated to meet surging demand. Buyers commonly discover soft floors near kitchens and bathrooms caused by poor sealing and condensation accumulation beneath vinyl flooring. Roof seals fail prematurely due to insufficient lap sealant application, permitting moisture infiltration. Keystone's factory furniture and trim frequently delaminate or warp after a single camping season. Mechanically, factory axle misalignment creates uneven tire wear. Some owners report blowouts before reaching 5,000 miles. Despite attractive designs and layouts, most Cougar owners trade in their units within the first year to escape escalating warranty disputes and mounting losses. Resale values typically plummet 25 to 35% after the inaugural season, making the Cougar one of Keystone's highest turnover models and a cautionary tale for prospective buyers. Jayco's Jay Flight line has dominated RV sales for over a decade thanks to exceptional affordability, but low purchase prices often translate to compromised durability. The Jay Flight suffers from chronic roof leaks, particularly around the front cap and slide seals. The roofing membrane frequently wrinkles, creating channels where water accumulates and eventually penetrates the interior. Even brand new models develop undercarriage rust within months due to minimal protective coating application. Interior construction proves equally problematic. Walls utilize Luan plywood bonded to fiberglass with adhesive that readily bubbles or separates under heat exposure, a defect known as delamination. Repairs can cost thousands of dollars while decimating resale value. Insulation remains inadequate, barely suitable for three-season camping. Condensation routinely forms inside cabinets during cold or humid weather. Electrical wiring behind entertainment centers is frequently installed carelessly, causing flickering lights and short circuits. The lightweight axle configuration contributes to rough towing experiences, with dishes and cabinet contents rattling loose during highway travel. While the Jay Flight appeals to first-time buyers with spacious floor plans and attractive pricing, owners quickly discover that constant maintenance requirements and soft floor repairs transform ownership into a significant hassle. By the end of year one, many trade in their units, absorbing losses of 30% or more due to visible wear and moisture damage, a harsh introduction to recreational vehicle ownership. The Heartland Pioneer attracts buyers with generous space at budget-friendly prices, but structural shortcuts lead to rapid deterioration. Within months of ownership, buyers report spongy floors caused by weak OSB subflooring that absorbs moisture through poorly sealed seams. Plumbing leaks beneath sinks and showers occur frequently as thin plastic fittings crack under travel vibration. The underbelly often arrives unsealed from the factory, allowing road dust, salt, and water to corrode critical components including tank sensors. Roof membranes bubble from heat exposure, creating pathways for early water intrusion. Interior furniture utilizes lightweight particle board that splits along screw lines after just a few camping trips. Slide-out mechanisms frequently malfunction as rails bend under the trailer's uneven weight distribution, leaving owners unable to extend or retract rooms. HVAC vents suffer from poor design, producing weak airflow and temperature imbalances throughout the cabin. Heartland's warranty network compounds frustrations with wait times stretching 6 to 8 weeks for basic replacement parts. Many discouraged buyers abandon ownership before completing their first year, recognizing that repair costs can easily exceed the expense of upgrading to a more solidly constructed unit. Combined with depreciation typically reaching 30% within 12 months and persistent water damage risks, the Pioneer maintains one of the highest early trade-in rates among entry-level trailers sold between 2019 and 2024. The Coachmen Catalina series presents an appealing first impression with modern decor and family-friendly layouts. Unfortunately, attractive aesthetics conceal serious quality deficiencies. The most significant problem involves roof leakage and seal failure, particularly around front cap seams and slide-out edges. The rubber roofing material deteriorates rapidly, while inadequate caulking permits water infiltration behind wall panels. Owners frequently discover warped walls and peeling vinyl within months of purchase. Air conditioner failures represent another recurring complaint. Cheap wiring and thermostat sensor installation causes short cycling or complete system shutdowns during hot weather. Cabinet doors loosen easily and drawer rails bend due to thin metal construction. Multiple models produced between 2021 and 2023 experienced frame flex, meaning the structure twists during highway travel and creates stress cracks throughout interior trim. The Catalina's holding tanks receive minimal bracing and sag when overfilled. Combined with limited insulation, units prove uncomfortable for early spring or fall camping. Resale depreciation proves particularly steep, typically reaching 35% or more after one season, as prospective buyers avoid the model's documented leak history. Most owners who sell within the first year cite frustration with warranty delays, soft flooring, and constant roof resealing that eliminates the enjoyment of recreational vehicle ownership rather than enhancing it. The Dutchman Coleman Lantern attracts new buyers with remarkably low prices, but experienced RVers widely regarded as a throwaway trailer. The thin exterior aluminum siding dents easily from minor impacts, and numerous units leave manufacturing facilities with visibly uneven wall panels. Roof leaks begin early due to cheap sealant application around vents and antennas. Interior cabinetry and furniture utilize paper-wrapped MDF that delaminates rapidly in humid conditions, while drawers separate from rails during highway travel. First-year owners frequently report water intrusion behind shower walls and beneath sleeping areas. Slide-out mechanism motors prove undersized for their workload, regularly burning out under normal operational strain. Suspension components including shackles and leaf springs consist of light-gauge steel that wears prematurely, often within several thousand miles. Inadequate insulation creates persistent condensation problems. Ceilings drip during cold mornings, fostering mildew growth and unpleasant odors. Coleman lanterns suffer notorious depreciation rates, losing 35 to 40% of original value within 12 months. Customer service remains limited as Dutchman prioritizes new production orders over warranty claim resolution. Consequently, frustrated owners typically abandon their lanterns after one disappointing season. The consensus among experienced recreational vehicle enthusiasts proves straightforward. While the Coleman Lantern offers cheap entry into RV ownership, it lacks sufficient durability to justify the inevitable frustrations and repair headaches. The Thor Freedom Elite ranks among America's most frequently rented and resold Class C motorhomes. Its primary weakness stems from build inconsistency. Different manufacturing facilities assemble components using varying standards, producing uneven quality across units. Owners report widespread electrical shorts, affecting systems ranging from slide-outs to refrigerators. While the Ford E350 or E450 chassis proves mechanically dependable, Thor's coach integration creates handling problems. Steering feels disconcertingly loose due to poor weight distribution throughout the living quarters. Roof seams above the cab characteristically leak after sustained highway vibration, causing soggy insulation and mold development. Battery converter systems frequently arrive wired incorrectly, producing persistent power drains even when shore power is disconnected. Constant rattles plague highway travel due to thin wall construction and minimal soundproofing installation. Numerous buyers complain about air conditioning ducts crushed during factory assembly, severely reducing airflow to rear sleeping areas. Warranty service becomes complicated as Ford and Thor maintain separate coverage zones, trapping owners between two manufacturers when problems arise. Depreciation averages 30% during the first year, driven by the model's rental fleet reputation and widespread owner dissatisfaction. Within 12 months, many buyers trade their Freedom Elites for Winnebago or Integra models, prioritizing long-term reliability over Thor's aggressive marketing. The Freedom Elite's name often proves ironically misleading, delivering considerably more stress than the liberation it promises. The Winnebago Micro Mini attracts buyers with compact dimensions and modern styling, but small size doesn't guarantee simplicity. Owners frequently encounter overloading issues. The trailer's gross weight rating sits dangerously close to its dry weight, meaning basic camping gear and filled water tanks can exceed legal towing limits. This creates suspension stress, uneven tire wear, and compromised braking control. Several models experience premature tire blowouts due to underrated factory tire specifications. The slide-out mechanism operates smoothly when new, but commonly develops grinding noises and binding from misalignment on lightweight support rails. Roof sealant cracks prematurely as roofing material expands more than the frame structure during heat exposure. Tank access proves frustrating. Valves are positioned awkwardly, complicating winterization procedures. Electrical systems occasionally flicker from loosely crimped factory connections. Despite marketing emphasizing premium small trailer status, the Micro Mini feels cramped during extended stays. Condensation accumulates rapidly in cooler weather, causing moisture damage behind wall panels. Resale values remain reasonably stable, yet owners exhausted by constant tire replacements and restrictive storage capacity frequently upgrade before completing their first ownership year. The most common complaint centers on actual towing weight exceeding advertised specifications, while requiring more maintenance than Winnebago's marketing suggests. The Micro Mini ultimately delivers less convenience and more complications than prospective buyers anticipate from this supposedly simplified camping solution. The Rockwood Mini Lite earns praise for its residential-style interior, yet beneath the appealing surface lurks a catalog of costly maintenance problems. The most significant issue involves slide-out failures. Electric gear tracks supporting the slides prove prone to bending, causing grinding noises and incomplete retraction. Replacement costs frequently exceed $2,000. Roof leaks around skylights and vents emerge within the first 6 months, particularly affecting units stored outdoors. Factory caulking routinely misses corners, permitting rain infiltration that saturates insulation. Air conditioning ducting operates inefficiently. Front vents freeze while rear areas remain uncomfortably warm. Owners complain about loose underbelly panels flapping during highway travel and poorly positioned wiring harnesses that chafe against metal edges. Interior trim and vinyl plank flooring peel from repeated expansion and contraction cycles. While the Mini Lite project's premium quality, its lightweight aluminum frame flexes excessively, causing cabinet mounting screws to pull free from walls. Warranty support through Forest River can require months of waiting, forcing owners to cover repair expenses personally. Many purchasers trade their units for heavier, more stable trailers within the inaugural season. Resale values typically decline 25 to 30% during the first year, driven by widespread repair reputation and inconsistent build quality across manufacturing facilities. The Mini Lite's residential appearance ultimately fails to deliver corresponding durability. The Gulfstream Conquest attracts first-time buyers with its rugged appearance and affordable pricing, But substandard build quality becomes painfully obvious after the inaugural season. Owners frequently report interior materials disintegrating within months. Cabinet doors loosen, trim separates from walls, and drawer slides detach during highway travel. The lightweight frame flexes excessively over rough roads, causing doors to misalign and walls to crack at corner joints. Plumbing leaks commonly develop around shower pans and sink connections due to inadequate factory crimping. Electrical outlets arrive miswired or poorly secured, creating potential fire hazards. Exterior fiberglass delaminates rapidly under sunlight exposure because adhesive layers prove too thin, while roof sealant deteriorates under ultraviolet stress. HVAC ducting operates inconsistently. Rear vents barely function while front areas overcool. The Conquest suspension utilizes basic leaf springs without shock absorbers, producing harsh rides and vibration damage throughout the cabin. Despite Gulfstream's residential comfort advertising, insulation remains inadequate and condensation accumulates beneath mattresses during cold weather. After just 1 year, resale values plummet approximately 35%, while repair costs easily exceed $3,000. Many buyers trade their Conquests early, recognizing that upgrading to a better constructed unit costs less than perpetually repairing the model's endless defect catalog. The Conquest ultimately delivers neither the ruggedness nor value its marketing promises. The Jayco Greyhawk features appealing Class C design and a dependable chassis, yet persistent structural and electrical problems make it among the most frequently resold motorhomes in its category. Models produced between 2020 and 2024 commonly experience water leaks above the cab caused by poorly sealed front cap seams. Over time, moisture infiltrates insulation, producing mildew odors and soft wood rot throughout the overhead structure. Slide-outs frequently jam because rollers prove undersized for the coach's actual weight. While the Ford chassis operates reliably, Jayco's supplementary components, particularly wiring and plumbing systems, represent primary failure points. Electrical shorts behind control panels cause overnight battery drainage. The Greyhawk's suspension remains underdamped, creating a porpoising highway motion that fatigues drivers and loosens interior fixtures. Owners criticize the roof-mounted air conditioning unit, which struggles maintaining adequate cooling during summer heat due to poor duct routing. Factory quality control proves inconsistent. Some units depart manufacturing facilities with misaligned walls and improperly mounted appliances. When buyers pursue warranty repairs, service centers routinely delay parts delivery for months. Combined with 25 to 30% depreciation during the first year and constant vibration-related squeaks, most owners sell rapidly rather than endure repeated repair cycles. What begins as a luxury Class C motorhome dream frequently concludes in frustration and buyer's remorse. The Palomino Puma appeals to campers seeking spacious layouts at mid-range prices, but chronic roof and structural problems drive many owners toward early resale. The TPO roof membrane used on most models expands and contracts drastically with temperature fluctuations, loosening seals within months. Once water infiltrates, roof plywood swells and delaminates, creating soft spots across upper surfaces. Awning motors frequently burn out due to undersized electrical wiring. Plumbing fittings beneath showers and kitchen sinks prove notorious for cracking during winter freezes because of minimal insulation surrounding water lines. Multiple owners report slide-out sagging that prevents doors from closing properly. Frame welds on certain 2021 to 2023 models arrived incomplete from factories, causing axle misalignment and premature tire wear. Interior particle board cabinets absorb moisture readily, causing edges to swell and peel. HVAC vents distribute unevenly, leaving bedrooms stuffy while main living areas overcool. Customer service responses proceed slowly, forcing many owners to repair leaks personally. Combined with depreciation averaging 30% during the first year, most buyers realize they overpaid for what rapidly becomes a high-maintenance project. The Puma presents attractively on dealer lots, but constant leak inspections and sagging slide mechanisms make it among the fastest traded trailers in its class. Initial savings quickly evaporate through repair expenses and resale losses. Keystone's Springdale series ranks among America's top-selling entry-level recreational vehicles, and simultaneously among the most frequently resold. The primary issue involves poor sealing and pervasive water intrusion. Roof vents and corner joints leak even on brand new units, producing soft ceilings and delaminated sidewalls. The lightweight frame flexes when hitched, causing doors and windows to misalign during travel. Cheap OSB flooring readily absorbs moisture, creating a distinctly spongy feel underfoot. Many owners confront electrical problems as the undersized 12-volt converter overheats, shutting down lighting and water pump systems. Plumbing lines kink easily during factory assembly, reducing water flow to showers and sinks. Air conditioning ductwork leaks conditioned air into wall cavities rather than through vents, reducing cooling efficiency by nearly 40%. Furnishings consist of thin particle board covered with decorative foil that peels under sunlight exposure. Despite the model's popularity, warranty repairs require weeks to complete since dealers maintain limited Keystone parts inventory. Resale values plummet 35 to 40% during the first year once buyers recognize how cheaply units are constructed. Many frustrated owners trade up to Grand Design or Lance trailers after enduring constant struggles with leaks, spongy flooring, and poor fit and finish. While the Springdale offers affordable entry pricing, maintenance costs rapidly eliminate any initial savings. The Thor Axis markets itself as a RUV, or recreational utility vehicle, attempting to blend Class A motorhome amenities with compact maneuverability. But execution falls considerably short of promises. The small Ford E-Series chassis struggles under the coach's excessive weight, producing poor handling and requiring constant steering corrections. Owners frequently describe terrifying crosswind sway and persistent dashboard rattling. Interior build quality proves inconsistent. Wall panels separate, screws back out, and furniture shifts during highway travel. Roof and sidewall seams above the cab characteristically crack from body flexing, causing leaks near front corners. The generator occupies a cramped compartment with inadequate ventilation, leading to overheating and premature failure. Engine maintenance access proves abysmal. Technicians must remove multiple panels simply to reach spark plugs or belts, dramatically inflating repair costs. Electrical grounding issues cause intermittent appliance power, while some units suffer spontaneous battery drainage. The Axis depreciates roughly 25 to 30% during its first year, primarily because prospective used buyers recognize its notorious reputation for uncomfortable ride quality and constant interior squeaks. For many first-time motorhome owners, dreams of owning a compact Class A rapidly transform into white-knuckle driving experiences and frequent service appointments that destroy travel enjoyment. The Axis ultimately delivers neither the maneuverability nor reliability its innovative marketing suggests. The Coachmen Leprechaun combines charm and affordability while concealing a lengthy catalog of mechanical frustrations. The most notorious problem involves roof leakage above the cab. The large front overhang catches wind and flexes during highway travel, cracking the seam where the front cap meets the roof. Once moisture penetrates, ceiling panels stain, and insulation develops sour mildew odors. Electrical systems represent another vulnerability. The 12-volt converter occasionally fails to charge house batteries, leaving owners stranded without power. Slide-out motors overheat during extended cycles and stop mid-movement. The Leprechaun's plumbing utilizes cheap PEX fittings that loosen under vibration, causing slow leaks beneath showers and galleys. Many models ride on Ford E450 chassis, but poor weight distribution creates a nose-heavy feel that makes steering unpredictable. Air conditioning ducts arrive poorly sealed, reducing cooling efficiency by up to 30%. Interior wood trim proves thin and warps rapidly in humid conditions. Coachmen's warranty turnaround stretches beyond 6 weeks for simple replacement parts. After one season spent chasing leaks and electrical faults, owners typically trade for more robust Integra or Winnebago models. With 30% first-year depreciation, the Leprechaun becomes both a financial and emotional burden that few buyers retain past 12 months of ownership. The Forest River Salem line presents attractively with modern interiors and LED lighting, but behind the showroom polish lies widespread quality control inconsistency. Owners frequently encounter wall panels separating from studs, misaligned cabinets, and flooring that bubbles from adhesive failure. Roof sealant receives uneven application, creating small leaks that escalate into costly repairs. Slide-outs prove problematic. Motors jam or tilt due to weak track systems while seals tear easily during operation. Models produced between 2022 and 2024 suffered from wiring defects causing circuit breakers to trip whenever microwaves and air conditioners operated simultaneously. Underbelly insulation remains sparse, making units unbearably hot during summer and frigid during spring or fall camping. Furniture fabric peels within months, exposing cheap foam padding underneath. New owners commonly report strong chemical odors resulting from insufficient factory curing time. Depreciation strikes hard, reaching up to 35% during the first year as dealers heavily discount new inventory to accelerate sales. Warranty claims proceed slowly since Forest River service centers face overwhelming backlogs. Many buyers sell early, preferring used Grand Design or Lance trailers that demonstrate superior durability. For most Salem owners, the experience proves that flashy design cannot mask the frustrations of weak materials, uneven construction, and countless minor failures that accumulate throughout ownership. That's your wake-up call, RV buyers. Research saves you from regret. Which of these models shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments and help others avoid the trap. And if you want more real talk about the RV world, our next video, RV Companies on the Edge of Collapse, is a must-watch. See you there.